These are the notes I took during Friday's national security class, which consisted of a brief finishing up of this lecture, in which started on which was left off from Wednesday, and then the rest of the class was spent discussing the upcoming War Games simulation. And that's what it's called because it's supposed to depict some kind of crisis. That's the technical term for these kinds of simulations. I believe I was randomly assigned into the group that represents the North Korean government. Obviously, in these kinds of simulations in which you're supposed to bring as much benefit to your state as possible while minimizing costs, and advancing your interests during the simulation, the best way to do those things is, in my opinion, through diplomacy, at least at the beginning. So these are the notes I took during class, and then I went over these notes with my professor after just about everyone else had left, except for one classmate who had connected to the meeting through their phone. I believe one that's very similar, or at least similar to mine. I actually think, that's what I need in order to upgrade the ferry portal site and the other night farms. Thing is, I'm critically low on crystals. I'm trying to help as much as I can with regard to the ferry, the Fellowship Adventures. In roughly 14 minutes, I should have enough Amosa to activate this city expansion. What I'll do with it, activating this city expansion, because it's a research expansion, it also costs a sum of gold to place it. I could use it to make room for the Mountain Halls building. I don't currently have the runes to build the Mountain Halls building, but I'm getting closer to having the necessary runes for it. So slowly but surely. Oddly enough, I checked and there was no weekly assignment for week 11 in my African politics class. I checked multiple times, but it never appeared within the course content of the African politics course. During the time, and I think I woke up maybe around 9:30ish or so today. In the time before my national security class, I called my dad, my mom. No, wait. I called my mom first at 11 in the morning. Had a roughly 20-minute conversation. Called my dad. Had a roughly 3-minute conversation. Tried to call my sister. Then tried to call Addison, someone I knew back when I volunteered for the Greece Community Senior Center a lot. And went to the Friends and Fun program. But he didn't pick up. Though I'm not entirely sure if that number is still connected, since it's been a while. I then called my dad's mom. And had a roughly minutes-long conversation with her. These conversations generally talked about me currently being at Dad's apartment unit, talking about me seeking to go to grad school, talking about an internship. And in fact, today I made an account for the website that hosts that internship. For the Democratic Committee in Monroe County. talking about what I should do for making my resume, those sort of things. I believe the brand name for these small tangerines are Cuties. They taste pretty good. Generally speaking, you're going to want to compost the peels. I mean, you could eat the peel, but it doesn't exactly taste good. It doesn't taste so bad that you would throw up, but it doesn't taste as good as the actual fruit. I'm going to make cocoons, since I need that. I believe I need that in order to make night essence, and I have more than enough coins. Since I believe my fellowship currently needs that in order to advance within the fellowship adventures. It's possible to raise the necessary coins by giving everyone neighborly help, but it's a pretty tedious process of clicking this button and then scrolling to all of the individual tiles and waiting for their entire city to load up through the servers. And some of the other players' cities are pretty massive. And maybe twice as big as this one. More tangerines?
Of course.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. You want to see my city in Elvenar?
Sure. What did you put new in it? That right there, the purple stuff?
What purple stuff?
Right there.
You mean the purple? Yeah, it may be new to you, but it's actually it's from upgrading residences. This is the highest fairy level residence. Okay. I personally think the fairies are a better race. A guest race than the dwarves for an elven city, since the fairies are more interkeeping with nature, and the elves, well, that's kind of their style, in keeping with nature. Huh. This is a max level dwarven workshop, and this is another one because I'm hoping to turn this max level dwarven workshop into a max level fairy workshop at some point. Nice. Now, I can theoretically, if I use up my city expansion, place it here, I could theoretically put the Mountain Hall's Ancient Wonder here, because it's a 3x8 building, sorry. The thing is, I currently don't have the runes to ultimately build this ancient wonder. I just need 2 more, and if I collect 5 more of the broken shards, I can forge a random rune, one of the random 2 runes that I need for this Mountain Halls building, without having to spend any diamonds.
Nice. It looks awesome, Tom.
It does?
Yeah. Awesome.
Hey, yeah.
Very good, Tyler.
You keep
doing what you got to do.
What prestige are you on?
I'm 960, so I got to go 40 more steps, and then I'm 1,000, and that's it.
What will you do once you hit that?
I'll keep playing until the next game comes out, and if I like it, I'll buy it.
Do you have any characters in mind for this piece of styrofoam?
Let me look, okay?
Okay, thanks. I've been in the process, currently in the process of catching up on the backlog of my dinner videos. I only have about 484 crystal. Here at the Magic Academy, you can produce and craft and receive a whole lot of valuable things. There's the Traveling Merchant Building, which I technically already have, but it's a bit outdated for the chapter I'm currently at, which presumably means it won't really produce that many planks and marble for me. I believe it goes back to chapter 3rd or 4th chapter. Yeah, they're all from the 4th chapter. I believe I'm currently on the 8th chapter. No, I meant the 7th chapter. Yeah, that's where I'm at. The 7th chapter. And I'm pretty far into the 7th chapter, though I'm by no means close to breaching into the 8th chapter. I'm pretty sure just about everything, it all costs pretty significant amounts of night essence from here on out. Dad just gave me the idea of doing either Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse. So I may do Mickey Mouse first, and then Donald Duck. I got some orange juice. I did some work on the 99th Dan Hamming. In particular, some editing in Camtasia, doing the custom animation frame by frame for a custom prop that I imported into Camtasia. And now I'm working on another custom prop. Though I'm probably going to change it in the Vion Studio. I'm currently crafting that Traveling Merchant 1 building, and I hope in the future to craft the Moonstone Library in order to complete this set, and then the rest of the Traveling Merchant series. By now, I should have been able to upload another one of my dinner videos from the backlog. Starting at 5:10 p.m., I had the weekly Friday Senate meeting. Which consisted of us voting on a new budget for the Brockport student government. Along with some changes to the description of the position of a Brockport student court judge. I tried to come up with a senator report when that time comes, but at times it's difficult for me to find anything to report. All I could really say was that I reported no disruptions of the internet or the electricity. and about how proud I am for what we've done as a Brockport community to protect the nest.